Hello, hello. We are live.
We here.
Oh, yeah, we're here. We're live. Yeah, we're live.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Wait 1 second. Oh, there's our hands.
So we're here to give you a video.
What is our video going to be about?
It's gonna be about a kind of game that you.
Is it a game? I thought we were building something.
We were building something, and then this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
So
That's what we're going to do. All right.
So if you want to see us build it, you will see us build it for like 25.
For 25 minutes? Is it going to be 25 minutes?
25.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right.
So this is my dad.
Oh.
This is me.
Yeah.
And then
Sparkle Delight. Is that going to be your name? Sparkle Delight? Yes. Oh, that's such a good name. I love it.
So I'm Sparkle Delight. And
I'm Sweet Baby J.
And that's Sweet Baby J.
And we are going to do some building.
Yep.
How do you like this color on
I
this?
love it.
Do you love it? Is this exactly how you hoped it would be?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And this is going to be my computer.
Yeah, it's going to be yours. So first, let's get some of this tape off, because this tape is not actually a part of it. All right, we're going to take this off. This masking here. Some of this needs to come off a little better, but you see, this
is what I'm
this is going to be used to cool your computer down.
Yeah.
Keep it nice and cool, because you want to have your computer nice and cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you know why you want it cool? Because when your computer is cool, it will perform better, typically.
So this part is very smooth, like a tiny bit bumpy, and the details of it is like a little bit crunchy.
A little bit crunchy. I hope it's not too crunchy.
It's crunchy.
I think that looks really good.
It's like
Do you think that looks really good?
And bumpy.
Do you know why it's wavy like that?
No.
It's wavy like that because it's to increase the surface area. Because when there's surface area, it helps get the heat off. All right, let's do the other side. Because it has to have airflow through the whole thing. If it doesn't have airflow through the whole thing, it just won't cool at all. And that's not cool, right?
Yeah. Let me do it.
You want to do that one? All right. Whoa. Boom. Good job. Oh, you picked up this one perfectly. Oh, did you just... Careful, careful, careful. Oh, shoot. Careful, girl. Careful, careful. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
What is it?
We're testing the paint adhesion on this non-prepped RAM. Okay, good. Let's not stick the tape on the painted surfaces. All right. Woo. That would have been a disaster. Imagine if that just pulled all of that paint off. That would have been wild. Oh, you're doing really good with that, though. Here, let's get this. 1 second. There's a... I got a small little tool here. Oh, I got little paint flakes on my hands. We'll clean that up later, eh? Do you have any on yours too? No?
Tiny bit.
Tiny bit? It's okay. It's not a big deal. Here, we'll get this in here. There.
This is me, Sparkle Delight, Baby Joe.
Sweet Baby J, yeah.
Sweet Baby J.
Yeah. And what game are you looking forward to playing on this computer?
Minecraft, also the scary games.
Scary games? You're gonna play scary games?
When I'm 13.
When you're 13? Okay. All right. So yeah, I think this really turned out quite nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some little bits here that we got to get off. I'm gonna maybe try and get these ones off because these might require a knife. Okay.
A knife.
A knife. A knife. So we're gonna try just peeling it right now. See how that goes. But this is so much fun. Oh. What do you think people should do when they tune in? Do you think they should hit like? Yeah? What do you think?
Like and subscribe.
Oh, they should like and subscribe to the channel. All right.
To this channel so you can find out where we come from.
No, not so you can find out where we come from. That would be a terrible reason. I hope nobody finds out where we come from. Not unless we want them to, but we don't want them to right now.
It's wet in there.
Yeah, it's wet in there. There's some water. I was rinsing it. So...
There's more inside.
Yeah, there's water inside.
Why?
Why? Because it's for water cooling. So we wanted to make sure this stayed fairly clean, which it did. The main key thing is that we want to keep this inside surface clear of paint. We don't want little flecks of paint to go in there, right?
Yeah. We don't.
Yeah, don't play with the microphone though, sweetheart. It's probably not the best idea. Oh, So, do you want to help me with this?
Yes.
This part's very tricky though.
So I'm just gonna watch him get out here and just
Yeah, you want to sit on the side here? Are you gonna stand?
stand.
All right. So what do you like about this color?
I love it. For
Yeah,
sure.
you love it for sure. So
Like and
does it
subscribe so you could find our.
what does it remind you of? Is there any sort of things that it reminds you of that you like?
Yes.
Does it remind you of what?
It reminds me of color blocks.
Color blocks. Oh, yeah, that's a good educational channel.
And also rainbows and also things that are rainbow things.
Rainbow things and rainbows?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
rainbow
nice.
things.
That's really nice. Here, I'm gonna try and get this. Oh, you put my boom mic down. Nice. All right. I think this the masking here is working fairly well.
So I'm gonna just stay here and.
You know, come on over here. I want you to see some things too. Oh, should we look at this? How do you like this color? I thought this
I
color
love
turned
it.
out really nice.
I loved it.
You were a little bit, when we were picking out the colors, you kind of didn't want this one, did you? You're kind of like, I don't like that one, right?
It looks kind of like brown. But
You thought it was going to look more brown. And I think that's why you didn't like it. But I was like, you know what? Let's just get it and try it out and see. And we looked and we checked and I think it turned out pretty nice. But it is interesting that you thought it was brown because rose gold itself, I believe, uses copper to make it brown. Or not brown, to make it sort of that pink color. All right, so that's those guys done. So what we're going to do is, let's see, oh, there's one last one. One last port. Oh, are you yawning? Is it boring? Is it that boring? Is Daddy's stream that boring?
little bit.
It's a little bit boring? Oh no. What should I do? Should I have like explosions or something? Would explosions help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Fireworks? I don't think. Oh, whoa, let's not roll that up. Let's not roll that up. Here, we're going to set this aside now. We're going to set this aside and we're going to put together your hard drive. And by hard drive, I mean your NVMe. So I had your NVMe. It's actually stored in here. It was an old NVMe that I had. And I'm going to just pop this baby out. You're just going to sit on that chair? Do you want to sit closer?
No.
You can sit closer if you want. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll be right.
But like, what else do you want to kind of play on this aside from Minecraft and scary games when you're 13? Are there any other games that you like?
No.
You don't know? All right, so there's the NVMe that we're going to be using. Again, this is just a PCIe 3.0 NVMe, so it's probably not going to need too much heat removal at the end of the day. But what I'm planning on doing, at least with it, is I'm going to have that heatsink on there to not so much keep it cool as it is to make it look nice. Yep. Right? Here. What? Yeah? Okay. All right. We will finish this. Actually, do you want to go grab a snack while Daddy does this? All right, Mommy will help you out maybe with that snack. But welcome to the show. And we're going to have some fun here, hopefully. Okay, so here is a few of the things that we have. A few of the parts. This guy right here was... This is the thermal pad that was on the top. So I'm going to just... Ooh, can I re-peel this up? Let's see. A nice thin scraper. I got some of these nice scrapers here. They're very handy for all sorts of things. There we go. Beauty. Okay. I'm just going to relay this thermal pad. It's nice when you have this backing on there because thermal pads are stretchy and it makes it really annoying to try and put them back on when they're stretching because they will just, like, it'll stretch especially as you pull it'll stretch and it'll just dangle off the end. And you don't want a dangling pad, let me tell you. Let me tell you. That looks about right. There we go. There we go. Beauty. Right on there. Right on, right on. Okay. So this guy here is going to peel back. And again, this even like this heatsink, this NVMe itself isn't even made to like have a lot of I'm just gonna set this here. So I think we need to sort of consider a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, come on. Don't peel up with it. Thank you. Need to make sure that at least, yeah, we need to, actually maybe it'll be better to do it like this. Make sure we're clearing the mounting point. And then we're also clearing the other mounting point. Actually, I think we need to make sure we're in between roughly those two dots. There's a dot right here and there's a dot right here. I'm just going to use those as my reference. There we go. Beauty. Boopity boop. And this guy's going to go on thermal right. If you read it right, that thermal right reads right like that. Okie dokie. Boom. Now you've got a nice pink NVMe. Oh, you got your snack? Nice. All right, let's be careful though. I don't want you touching too much of this stuff with your, not so much with your snacky hands, but I don't want you to eat anything after you touch the thermal pads or thermal stuff, because it's probably not very healthy to consume. Go. There we go. Let's see. All right, sweetheart. This is just a 500 gigabyte drive right now. I was considering maybe getting a another solid state just because they're so cheap right now. But there we go. How do you like that, sweetheart? How do you like that? Does that look good? Nice. All right. I'm going to put this in the garbage. And now we're going to go to the next step, which is the RAM. All right, so this RAM used to be not so pretty blue, as you can kind of see. But now it's this beautiful pink. Ooh, pink kind of wandered onto the thermal pad there. That's all right though. So there's glue on these guys. And also glue on these. So see if we can get everything to glue together. One big happy family. Thankfully it looks like they're asymmetric, so I don't have to worry too much about putting them on wrong. But we shall see. Of course. The glue sticks there. All right. Yeah, that is not going to go like that, I believe, because that's going to, I don't know. Will it go like that? I think these here act as sort of a bump stop. And these connect like so, which looks about right. Is there any indicator on what side is what? That is my only concern. Although they appear to be roughly symmetric. And that's the hook. So we're going to look for, oh, there's a hook there and a loop there. So there should be a hook here and a loop here. Put those together. And what do you get? You get some pretty RAM. I think so. Yes. So we'll just try with this RAM here now. Come on up. See how this guy. They are symmetric. Everything I believe on these is symmetric except for the little slot at the bottom. So yeah, I wasn't super concerned about some of this because I knew it wouldn't really show. There we go. That guy connects together nicely. That is some really pretty looking RAM. Not gonna lie. Take note, G.Skill. That looks great. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lovely. And this is the symbol for the front of the case. But we're not going to touch that yet. All right, we're all demasked. And now we're going to put some of the stuff in here. Into our lovely, lovely... Come on. I wish you would focus. There we go. Focused. First things first, when you're buying a motherboard off of AliExpress, they don't typically ship with a battery. So, thankfully, I've got batteries. So, cut this guy open and put it in. Do. Click. Done. All right. There we go. And I believe, let me just double check here. Is there any indicator here? No? On what goes where? No? But I do believe it's these two. For channel A and channel B RAM skis. Let's see. Yeah, that's the... Beautiful. Did I install this too low? I hope not. We'll see. We'll find out. See, that goes there. Beautiful. Got some nice pink RAM in there, which is fun. Now we'll just loosen this guy up. Oh, of course you'd come up with it. Of course you'd come up with it. Alrighty. This guy is going to require a bit of a socket. Let's see, 4mm. And that's my initial guess. Nope, not 4mm. Not even close. Let's go with a 5.5. 5.5 is too big. It's definitely 5. 5.0. There we go. Fits in the 5.0. Alrighty. Screw that in. And this is a used motherboard. Just gonna quickly, before putting that in, yeah, from AliExpress. I think I got this for like about $100. I was like, $100? Oh, come on, focus. You go for about $100. So this guy now goes into here. Oops. There we go. $100, you get a motherboard that has NVMe, 3 NVMe drive support, which is like kind of crazy, especially for this time period. I think this was what, during the 7700Ks. So there we go. That is like literally the worst motherboard screw I've ever used. I think the OneDrive came with a much better one. Yes. So thermal, right? No, not thermal, right? This is these refurb screws. Garbage. Yeah, this one's got a bit more of a shoulder on it. So come on. There we go. Beautiful. But still very shaky. Why is that not? I don't like how shaky that is. Why is that not mounting like so? Am I just not in the right spot with it? I feel like there maybe ought to be a... Yeah, what's going on here? It's a little bit weird. Yeah, that's not even like connecting with it. These standoffs are not so hot. Not so great. I'm not so happy with them. Let me see. Is there another option? Or maybe I just needed to center this guy better and it would just sort of sit in there? Let's see. Now that's like not even holding it. That could be an issue. Thankfully, I think I do have a motherboard that has NVMe screws in it, or at least standoffs in it. I'll be back. All right, I'm back and I've got a donor board, but once I do this change, then we are going to call it. I know this here is a Z170. This would work perfectly with it, but the issue with this is that it's yeah, not gonna work with it because of it's not gonna fit in it. Not that it's not gonna fit in it, but it's just not gonna. Sorry, tonight. Where did that? Shoot, where did I put the screw from that? Oh, here's the screw from that. You know, I'm gonna try this screw because it has a bit of a shoulder on the bottom, which is nice. And we'll see if that fits and works to fix this. But yeah, I can't use that board there because it's a little bit of a wiggle. Let me just double check if this... I wonder if that wiggle's just normal. And I'm wrong. But yeah, we're going to call it though after this. Just because my daughter has gotten hungry. And this is the part of special guests that, you know, good thing. Oh man, totally didn't even realize the risks that I was running. Look at this. These guys here won't even let you. This board's dead, so I'm a little bit rough with things. So just for the sake of checking how this fits, I'm just wondering, am I being a little bit... No, that fits nice and tight. So you know what? I'm going to try that with one of these standoffs in instead of that. Come on. You know what? And then we'll call it after this. I was hoping to go a little further, but you know what? When you factor in the kids, things become a little different. See if this even fit in there. No, it's a different standoff altogether. Different hardware altogether. This guy's got some different PEMs that go in. Actually, they're much nicer looking PEMs too. Oh well. All right. So we might have to figure something out with that. I don't know. Might have to find a different piece of hardware. Is this like just not a good... Is this just the wrong height? Or what? I don't know exactly, but we shall see. I'm going to try just putting it in one more time. And, well, maybe even like bringing it up a bit higher. Switch over to this. Put this guy in here. You know what though? Don't think that's going to be the end of the world one way or the other. But that is kind of a little bit disturbing, to say the least. We'll see. Maybe that hardware there though is a better screw for it. But we shall see. Eh? All right. Thank goodness though for donor boards that have at least some parts that can be used. All right, that's going to do it though for today. Sorry it was such a short one. My eager assistant was not as invested as I was hoping, but we'll see. We at least got the paint off the, or not the paint, the tape off this, and it looks good, I think. And we are ready to rock and roll with at least routing stuff. It was very ambitious of me to even mention, you know, the possibility. But I'm glad we've got our RAM together and on the board. I might even just like pop this out and even like put some stuff on top of this to maybe heat it and smush it again. I don't know. Is there a better way to do this than just how I've got it? But I think it's going to look really nice with that pink. All right. And we're going to probably just leave it there now for today. And I will see you guys in the next one. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe I might be able to continue this tonight, maybe without her or not, but we shall see. Anyways, thanks again for tuning in. Thank you for saying hello. Nobody really said hello, but that's all right. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.